Hello everyone, in this video we will be solving your exercises from throughout the week. So let's get started immediately. We first have an addition right here. 2,658 plus 3,159. So 8 plus 9 makes 17. Alright, 7 carry 1. 1 and 5 makes 11. Alright, 1 carry 1. 1 and 6 and 1 make 8. 2 and 3 makes 5. So my answer here is 5,817. And I'm gonna make it blue and red so I can tell it apart from the rest. Next we have the subtraction. We have 6,745 minus 3,129. Can't do 5 take away 9, so I borrow and I do 15 take away 9, which makes 6. I return this down here. 2 becomes 3, 4 take away 3 makes 1, 7 take away 1 makes 6, 6 take away 3 makes 3. So here we got 3,616. Next we have a division. 5,625 divided by 5. 5 goes into 5 once. 1 times 5 makes 5. 5 minus 5 makes 0. 5 goes into 6 once. Carry down the 6 next to the 0. Yeah, I should have done that sooner actually. We do 5 minus 5 makes 0, right? And then we carry down the 6. We say 5 goes into 6 once. 1 times 5 makes 5. 6 minus 5 makes 1. And carry down the 2. Comes 12. 5 fits into 12 2 times. 2 times 10 makes 2 times 5 makes 10. 12 minus 10 makes 2. Carry down the 5. 5 fits into 25 5 times. And 5 take away 25 is 0. So our answer is 1,125. Next we have a multiplication. We have 321 times 66. 6 by 1 makes 6, 6 by 2 makes 12, 6 by 3 makes 18, plus 1 that I carried over makes 19. Put a 0 beneath the 1s, 0. And then all the other, here we're going to have this number again because 6 times 1 makes 6, 6 by 2 makes 12, 6 by 3 makes 18, plus 1 that I carried over makes 19. So we got the same numbers, right? 6, 8, 11, and here we're going to get 11 again, and here 2. So our result is 21,186. Next up, we have 3-digit numbers times 3-digit numbers. So, okay, 5, 3, 2, 235 times 225. 5 by 5 makes 25, right? 5 carry 2. 5 by 3 makes 15, plus 2 that I carried over makes 17. Right, 7 carry 1. 5 by 2 makes 10, plus 1 that I carried over makes 11. 0 beneath the 1s, and then 2 by 5 makes 10. Right, 0 carry 1. 2 by 3 makes 6, plus 1 that I carried over makes 7. 2 by 2 makes 4. And 2 zeros. And again, the same thing. 2 by 5, 2 by 3, 2 by 2. We've already done that, so we're going to get 470. And now we add. 5 and 0 makes 5. 7 and 0 makes 7. 1 and 7 and 0 makes 8. 1 and 4 and 7 makes 12. 4 and 1 that I carried over makes 5. So our result is 52,875. Lastly, we have a division with a 2-digit divisor, so let's get into that. Okay, so 45,895 divided by 55, 45,895 divided by, no, that's not very useful. 55 does not fit into 45, but it does fit into 458. I am going to try 7, because 6 fits into 45 7 times. 7 times 55 is going to give us 385. By doing this subtraction, I'm going to get 73, which is more than my divisor, so I've made a mistake. I need to go back, try one more time, try 8 times. 8 times 55 is going to give me 440. And if I subtract here, I'm going to find 18, which is less than my divisor, so I can continue. Carry down the 9. 6 fits into 18 3 times, so I'm going to try 3. 3 times 55 is going to give us 165. Yeah. This minus this is going to give us how much? 24, which is less than my divisor, so I can continue. Carry down the 5. And 6 fits into 24 4 times, so I'm going to try 4. 4 times 55 gives us 220. $245 minus 220 is going to give us 25. So our result is 834, and because I have nothing else to carry down, our result is 834 with a remainder of 25. Don't forget the remainder. Well, I can't delete that, unfortunately. So let's continue. John owns 83 sets of basketball cards. And this is supposed to be, for anyone who didn't hear it, on the Zoom meetings, this is supposed to be John, not Manny. because you might have read that and thought, who's Manny? Oh, it's a mistake. It's supposed to be John. So, John owns 83 sets of basketball cards, sorry. Each set has exactly 504 cards. What is the total number of basketball cards John owns? So, one set has 504, and we want to find how many there are in 83 sets. That means that I need to multiply. Since I know how many there are in one, I need to find how many there are in many, I need to multiply. I need to do 504 times 83. 3 by 4 makes 12. 3 times 0 makes 0, plus 1 that I carried over makes 1. 3 by 5 makes 15. All right, 0 beneath the 1s. 8 by 4 makes 32. 2 carry 3. 8 times 0 makes 0, plus 3 that I carried over is 3. 8 by 5 is 40. And add. 2 and 0 makes 2. 1 and 2 makes 3. 5 and 3 makes 8. 0 and 1 makes 1. 4 and nothing makes 4. So there are 41,832 basketball cards. Let's move on to problem number 3. Problem number 3 says a company donates 935 pencils to a school. The pencils are divided evenly among 9 classrooms. The rest of the pencils are given to the library. How many pencils were donated to each classroom and to the library? So, since it basically says what you need to do, they were divided evenly, so division. 935. Come on. Divided by 9. Well, 9 fits into 9 once. 1 times 9 makes 9. 9 minus 9 makes 0. Carry down the 3. 9 does not fit into 3, so we need to put a 0 here and carry down the next number. Carry down the 5. 9 fits into 35 3 times. 3 by 9 makes 27. 35 minus 27 makes 8. So, each class got 103. My answer should be each class got 103, and the library got 8. And a dot. And that's the entire worksheet. Pause the video if you want to check. Let's move on. Next up, we have more subtractions, additions, multiplications, divisions. So let's get into it. 75,447 minus 25,386. Let's write that. Can't do 7 minus 8, so I borrow and I do 17 minus 8, which makes 9. I return this down here, 6 becomes 7. 14 take away 7 makes 7. Return down here, the 3 becomes 4. 4 minus 4 makes 0. 5 minus 5 makes 0. 7 minus 2 makes 5. So my first result is 50,079. And yeah, better. Next, let's do the addition. The additions and the subtractions we could also do horizontally, but we don't need to. There's quite a few digits, so let's avoid mistakes as best as we can. 45,126 plus 5,889. 6 and 9 make 15, so I write 5 and carry 1. 1 and 2 and 8 make 11, write 1, carry 1. 1 and 1 and 8 make 10, so write 0, carry 1. 1 and 5 and 5 make 11, so write 1, carry 1. 1 and 4 and nothing make 5. So my second result is 51,015. Next up, we have a multiplication. 400, actually, let's write this a little further. 472 times 92. 2 by 2 makes 4, 2 by 7 makes 14, 2 by 4 makes 8, plus 1 that I carried over makes 9. Write a 0 beneath the 1s. 9 by 2 makes 18. 9 by 7 makes 63, plus 1 that I carried over, 64. 9 by 4 makes 36, plus 4 that I carried over, 40. Add up. 4 and 0 makes 4. 4 and 8 makes 12. 1 that I carried over plus 9 plus 4 makes 14. The one that I carried over plus 0 makes 1. 4 and nothing makes 4. So here the result of our multiplication is 41,424. Let's move on to the division. So 4,589 divided by 9. 9 does not fit into 4, it does fit into 45. And it fits exactly 5 times. 5 times 9 makes 45. 45 minus 45 makes 0. Carry down the 8. 9 does not fit into 8, so we write 0 and carry down the next number, which is 9. 9 goes into 89 9 times. 9 times 9 makes 81. 89 minus 81 makes 8. And there's nothing else to carry down, so our result here is 509 with a remainder of 8. Next up, we have two divisions with two-digit divisors, so let's get into that. 17,589 divided by 48. 48 does not fit into 17. It does, however, fit into 175. 5 goes into 17 3 times, so I'm going to try 3. 3 by 48 is going to give us 144. Yes. This subtraction is going to give us a result of 31, which is less than 48, so I can continue. Carry down the 8. 5 goes into 31 6 times, so I'm going to try 6. 6 times 48 gives us 288, right? Yep. And this subtraction gives us 30, which is less than 48, so I continue by carrying down the 9. So here we have 309. 5 fits into 35 times, so I'm going to try that again. Sorry, 5 fits into 36 times. So I'm going to try 6 again. And we already know 6 times 48 makes 288. The subtraction is going to give us 21, which is less than 48, so I can continue. There's nothing else to carry down, so the division is over, and I have a result of 366 with a remainder of 21. All right. Next up, we have 8,525 divided by 55. 55 goes into 85 once. 1 times 55. I wrote this too far to the right. One moment. There we go. 55 goes into 85 once. 1 times 55 gives us 55. The subtraction is going to give us 30, which is less than 55, so we continue by carrying down the 2, and then we say 6 goes into 35 times. 5 times 55 is going to give us 275. The subtraction is going to give us 27. Carry down the 5. Well, and would you look at that, we know how many times 55 goes into 275 because we just got 275. So 5 times. 5 times 55 gets us 275. Minus 275 makes 0. We have nothing else to carry down, so division end. Wait, I should not have deleted it like that. The result is 155 with no remainder. With no remainder. All right. Okay, let's move on to some problems. For 1 week, a baker needed 65 bags of flour of 45 kilos each. How many kilos of flour will he need for 4 weeks? Okay, so 65 bags, 45 kilos each. How many kilos for 4 weeks? This is for 1 week, right? So first we got to find how many kilograms he needs for 1 week. Well, since each bag has 45 kilograms, total number of kilograms will be 65 times 45. 5 by 5 makes 25. 5 by 6 makes 30, plus 2 that I carried over makes 32. 0 beneath the ones. 4 by 5 makes 20. 4 by 6 makes 24, plus 2 makes 26. Add 5 and 0 makes 5. 2 and 0 makes 2. 3 and 6 makes 9. 2 nothing makes 2. Now this is the number of kilograms for 1 week, right? We need for 4 weeks. So we need to take that number, 2,925, multiply it by 4. 4 by 5 makes 20, right? 0. 4 by 2 makes 8, plus 2 makes 10. 4 by 9 makes 36, plus 1 makes 37. 4 by 2 makes 8, plus 3 makes 11. So, for the 4 weeks, he will need 11,700 kilograms. An egg producer collected 6,000 eggs from his farm. However, 582 eggs were broken. He put the rest in cases. Each case had 9 eggs. How many cases did he fill? All right. So right out the gate, we gotta figure out how many eggs he got to put in the cases, right? From the 6,000, 582 were broken. So we have to take those out of the total, which means subtraction. 6,000 minus 582. And that's going to give us, well, let's actually not do it fast. I can't do 0 take away 2, so we do 10 take away 2 gives me 8. I return this. This becomes 9. 10 take away 9 makes 1. I return this down here. The 5 becomes 6. 10 take away 6 makes 4. Turn this down here. And the 6 take away 1 makes 5. So he has 5,418 eggs, right? And he puts them in cases of 9. So he separates them into groups of 9. That is division. So 5,418 divided by 9. 9 goes into 54 6 times. 6 by 9 makes 54 exactly. 54 minus 54 makes 0. Carry down the 1. 9 does not fit into 1, so we need to put a 0 here, carry down the 8. 9 goes into 18 twice, and perfectly. 18 minus 18 makes 0. So he got to fill up exactly 602 cases that each had 9 eggs in them. A school starts for an excursion. Excursion means like a field trip. They go out of the school. Okay? With 7 buses of 32 seats. So each bus has 32 seats. Each bus has 2 teachers and 27 students. How many seats are left empty on each bus? Well, 2 teachers and 27 students makes 29 seats taken. So 32 minus 29 will make 3. If you counted the driver and said 30, I would not consider that wrong because it doesn't specify if the driver's seat is included in these 32 seats. So it wouldn't necessarily count as wrong. So you might have gotten 2 if you counted the driver's seat as well. And of course there has to be a driver. It's not going anywhere without a driver. Then how many teachers are on the excursion? So 2 teachers for each bus, 7 buses, which means we need to do 7 times 2, which makes 14. 14 teachers. How many students were on the excursion? 27 students on each bus, 7 buses, 27 times 7. It's going to give us 189. And there we go. That's the entire exercise. So I will see you again on Monday. Have a good weekend.